Welcome to the January 2014 edition of the Region 2 News Network. I'm Towaway. Deadline is coming up for nominations for the 2013 Region 2 Annual Awards. Be sure that your CO or XO has a nomination for you, your chapter, or someone else you know worthy of the recognition in by midnight January the 31st. The form is on the awards page of the Region 2 website. Also be sure that your CO has your chapter's choice known for the Summit charity. The deadline for choosing that is February the 2nd. Summit, you say? Well, yes, the Region 2 Summit is coming up on the weekend of March 7th through the 9th in Vicksburg, Mississippi. The current membership rate is $35, which will increase again on February 1st. So register now at secondfleet.org/Summit 2014. A special greeting is going out this month to Jim Brunton of the Okatoma and Ollie Savender of the Tiberius. Jim is recovering from injuries in a car accident, and Ollie is recovering from a mild stroke. Get well soon, boys. Chapters with members enrolled in Starfleet Academy this past month were the Deja Thoris, the Neptune, the Odin, the Robins, the San Juan, StarQuest, and Tiberius, with special congratulations to Steve Satonik for his Amber Boothby Award. December was the month for Christmas parties, or whatever you choose to call them. Chapters having parties were the Deja Thoris, the Hayes, the Harry Mudd, the Haven, Republic, Robins, and Spirit Walker. Of special note was the Dark Silence Station, who at their Christmas party collected food for a local food bank. Congratulations to the USS Continuum, who celebrated their 20th anniversary in December. Congratulations. The Da Vinci had a recruiting table at the Phoenix City Toy and Collectible Show. The Werner von Braun helped spread Christmas cheer by setting up a tree loaded with Star Trek ornaments at the Huntsville Public Library. Because nothing says Christmas like Spock in a tree. December was also time for the annual Farragut Fest. Members from the Exeter, Guardian, Republic, Trident, and Victorious attended, and here is a report from that event.
Hello, Region 2, Towaway here, and we are in Kingsland, Georgia, at the open house for Farragut Studios. We'll be taking a walk around, showing you some of the sets, meeting some of the people that are involved. Wish you were here.
This is so cool. You're on board the Starship Farragut. We are a web series based on classic Star Trek, but instead of Kirk, Spock, and McCoy, it's Captain Carter, Tackett, and Smithfield. It's a different ship, so different stories in the original series timeline. Our Studio One facility was set up in December of 2008 when we opened the doors and started building out. We've since then progressed to here, which we've kind of called, we've dubbed it Studio 2, and that's where we film both Star Trek Continues and Starship Farragut. And it's now occupies an almost 10,000 square foot studio. And we have the largest arrangement of Star Trek sets, just as it was laid on the Paramount lot almost 50 years ago. There's no place like it on planet Earth.
Now, we are on one of the lower decks of the Enterprise, as you can see. These folks have spared no expense and no detail. This place, it's amazing just to walk around. You feel as if you're actually walking the decks of the Starship Enterprise. There's the sick bay, there's a transporter room, there's the bridge, captain's quarters, briefing room. everything a geek would want.
I believe that this is complete. Last year you were not in, the medical bay just had the beds in here, so we have that complete painted and everything else. We have a new set that was being used as quarters or anything that we basically need. We also have a Jeffries too, which we didn't have last year. Conference room we had last year, but we didn't have that second wall, so the wall's up. I'm trying to think of what else we have. We basically, that's about it. We pretty much had more lights and everything added, more construction, a couple more hallways. All the hallways are done right now. So yeah, we're pretty much, I'd say about 99% complete right now.
Yeah, it looks like this year, Farragut Fest, I was here last year, they didn't have the Jeffries tube or the sick bay or the conference room completed. They were under construction at the time, so it looks like all of those have been completed. A lot more detail in the sets I've seen so far. I haven't got through everything yet. It's a lot to see, a lot to do, a lot of people. But I suggest if you haven't been here, you need to come.
It's very impressive. It is really something. It is like going back and you're actually seeing the actual sets of what you saw there in such as in the making of Starfleet, Star Trek there by Stephen Poe. The production shots, it's just amazing to see what they've done here. I mean, you look at the fine detail on the monitors. You look in the crew quarters. Look, amazing as far as the accuracy, as far as the different elements, the different sound elements.
Second only to the bridge, the most visited set here in Kingsland has got to be the transporter room. And like every other set, detail is king. I think even Jimmy Doohan would feel at home here.
The way these things are set up, each one of the pads is actually lit. The glass part of it on top is about maybe half an inch thick. It's a Fresnel lens. Underneath it's about half an inch of lucite. There are, I think, roughly 70-watt lights underneath each one of those, and they're plugged into a dimmer panel behind the lit panel in the back. They're both rigged into to a dimmer, so that when the actor is on the pad and says the cue word "energize," the crew member in the back can move the slider and they flash off, they alternate on and off, so that you get the beaming effect that they used in the third season of Star Trek in 1969. Then obviously we shut the camera off, have the actor step down, start the camera back up, film the rest of the sequence, and then clean it up in post so that you get that sequence where the actor beams off the ship.
Well, that's it for this report. If there's anything you'd like to see on the Region 2 News Network to share with other chapters around the region, send it to me in an email at region2rc@hotmail.com. Until next month, remember, register for Summit!